He's just confusion. He don't know what the fuck he want to be, man. And he's a good kid, man. God damn, man. Keep reading.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Yeah, that's the first thing the Lord always say, man. He said, take heed, meaning beware, pay attention. All right, which that's very hard for a Negro, Latino, Native American. All right, they've been programmed now to have an attention span like a damn, what has a short attention span? A net, thank you. All right, like a net. They can't focus, man. All right, they bombarded with all types of madness. All right, but the Lord told you to pay attention. That means take heed and beware. Keep reading.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many.
That's these pastors, man. Every week we come out here, and every week we challenge these pastors in Charlotte, okay, to come and debunk this if they think we crazy or we don't know what we're talking about, okay? All right, but it's always a simple-minded sheeple followers that come up and want to do battle, then they end up leaving because they get confounded. But their pastor won't come out here, man. Nor will your pastor even go through the signs of the time. You know why? Because he's under that 501c3 charter organization charter. He can't touch that. The government tells him not to go through certain chapters like that, because if he do, he'll lose his tax exemption benefit. All right, meaning he won't get his money from y'all people's tithes, all right? And he can get sued. All right, because it was a pastor that taught that you should whoop your kids. And he got sentenced 2 years in prison for teaching that. Okay? So even if these pastors say they pay attention to all this, right? They can't bring that out to their congregation because of that tax exemption that they signed in agreement with the government. And the government will fall on them, man. That's why when this place falls, they gonna fall too. And everybody that trusts in it. Keep reading.
And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars.
Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. What's the hearing of wars? You got North Korea coming out boldly, threatening, all right? No, not threatening, vowing, okay, making it a promise that they're gonna shoot their ICBM thermonuclear missiles on America. They say they want Washington, D.C. to be full engulfed in a sea of flames. All right? That's not idle speech. They actually testing missiles, awarding their scientists for making these missiles, and all right, and declaring to rain it on this place, man. Simple ass niggas, man.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
And we not troubled like you people out here in the world. That's why the scriptures say, woe unto them that laugh now, for they shall mourn and weep. And blessed are they that mourn and weep, for they shall laugh. Why are we gonna laugh? Why are we gonna murph it up? All right, because we know that this place is falling, and once it fall, the Lord gonna be on this earth, and righteousness is gonna be established. And that's what we want. So we ain't like you simple ass people here in America and around the world that loves the ways of America. You gonna cry when this dollar collapse, man. And when they bring in that RFID chip, you gonna take it willingly. Because you trust in America. You trust in perverseness and oppression. And that's all this place is, oppression and perverseness. But we ain't trouble, we happy, man. When we see stuff like that, we click glasses, man, and we murph it up. All right? And we thank the Heavenly Father for bringing that to pass. And we highlight that the Lord said that. So you have no excuses. Keep reading.
For nation shall rise against nation.
And that's going to be race wars. We went through that 2 weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago. That's talking about race wars. All right, because when you look that word up, it's ethnos, which goes back to ethnicity. So it's going to be one nationality of people fighting against another nationality. And we went in depth, that's talking about these Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans fighting against you so-called white people and you other nations here in America, man. And it's not gonna end well for you Caucasians and you other nations, man. Y'all gonna get obliterated here, okay? Thus saith the Lord. That's nation against nation. Keep reading.
And kingdom against kingdom.
And kingdom against kingdom. That's established government, sovereign governments fighting against another sovereign government. What's that? That's the United States, NATO, the UN peacekeeping troops, all right? The EU fighting against Russia and their allies, China, North Korea, who else? India, Pakistan, Iran, Libya, Syria, all right? Them African countries, Egypt, and all them nations are ready to bring it to America, man. All right, you had the ex-defense, military defense leader that was part of Russia. He said that he told Putin that they should have nuclear missiles on guard, ready to shoot at America, like someone having America at gunpoint. All right? So they ready to shoot missiles on this place, man. And this place is bound to be destroyed, man. All right? Keep reading.
And kingdom against kingdom.
Uh-huh.
And there shall be famines.
Famines.
And pestilence.
Pestilence.
And earthquakes in diverse places.
And earthquakes in diverse places. All right? It's a famine coming to America, man. If you people don't understand what famine is, it's a lack of bread, food, resources. Okay? How's that famine going to be brought upon this society? One way, martial law. Okay? Because when they shut down these borders, revenant when he was riding up the street. Damn demon. All right. When they shut down the and control food coming in and out of the cities, when they implement martial law and they barricade you people here in these cities to starve out and die. Okay. That's one way. Two, that drought, which is going to produce famine. That drought that was happening last summer, which we constantly told you is going to bring famine upon the society. All right. Then you got all these nations rejecting the purchase of America's produce, because the majority of it, if it ain't all of it, is GMOs, genetically modified organisms, which is an abomination according to the Bible. Okay, and they coming out saying they making man-made tuna and man-made salmon.
Yeah, they're saying the beef got horse meat in it and stuff like that. Other countries don't want America's meat because it's got horse meat in it and stuff like that.
You ain't supposed to be eating no damn horse, man. But they portray it as beef. So even when you go to the store and you want to eat you a hamburger, you eating damn Mr. Ed, man. Okay? And Mr. Ed is an abomination. You ain't supposed to eat Mr. Ed. Okay? It's the truth. Alright?
All these are the beginning of sorrow.
And that's going to bring sorrow into society. Go to 2 Esdras chapter 16, start at verse 18 and read down. Because that's the time we're in, man. You people, you about to experience tribulation, calamity, peril, alright? Mourning, devastation, mental stress. And that's all coming on America, man. Alright? It's already happening over there in Europe, Spain and Greece. Alright? It's going to come here to America. Keep reading.
2 Esdras chapter 16, verse 17.
Yeah.
Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
Yeah.
The beginning of sorrow and great mourning.
The beginning of sorrows.
24 in the book of Daniel and Revelation.
Yeah, that's what we're going through.
Okay.
Oh, you okay? Alright. Okay.
The beginning of sorrows and great mournings.
Yeah.
The beginning of famine and great death.
Yeah. It's the beginning of sorrows. Of famine and great death. And when that famine come, it's going to bring death, man. It's going to bring plenty death. And the scriptures describe famine as the most severe death that you can experience, man. The scriptures say it's better to die by the sword. It's better to get your top peeled back by one of these martial law troops or one of these civilians in this race war, okay, than to die out starving, all right, or resorting to cannibalism to survive. And that's on the rise too. Because it was a U.S. police officer that was on trial for plotting to kidnap